The Civilian Conservation Corps, or CCC, had up to 6 camps and 4 companies along the Gunflint Trail. The CCC camp, that was dubbed the most isolated camp in the nation, was actually moved from Poplar Lake to the location near the end of the Gunflint Trail. Seagull Camp 3709W was moved on November 9, 1935. A transcript stated that the camp buildings had been erected before the move from Poplar Lake Camp, and by the evening of Saturday, November 9, 1935, the enrollees of Company 3709 had unloaded their bunks, clothes, equipment, and even had their first meals served at their new location. It was said after the meal, sounds of hammers and pliers were heard as the men erected their bunks. At 9:30 p.m., the candles were put out and the men were asleep. Little information was available about the work the men did at the Seagull Camp, but it is reasonable to conclude that they were at least engaged in timber stand improvement of jack pine groves, fire hazard reduction, and road or telephone maintenance and improvement. In January of 1938, a case of the mumps occurred, which caused the camp to be quarantined for 21 days. In February of 1938, the camp had been started on a road improvement project to build 5 new bridges on the Gunflint Trail between Cross River and Saginaw Lake. The period for camp projects continued through 1938 and part of 1939. On June 20th, 1939, there was an announcement that plans were being made to move the men of the Seagull Camp as soon as Company 1723 moves out of the camp at Walker, Minnesota. The scheduled road work on the Gunflint Trail was completed on June 24, 1939, and the camp was closed on July 15, 1939. Inside Chik-Wauk Museum, you will find our reading area, which is a great resource for all the CCC camps on the Gunflint Trail. In this video, you will see photos of the CCC camp. Kristen Swanstrom graciously donated to the Gunflint Trail Historic Society her father's Fred Berlin's photo album that documented Seagull Camp 3709W and the men who worked there. A reminder, Chik-Wauk Museum and Nature Center will be open on July 10th for the 2020 season. We will remain open daily until October 18th.